One of the most used skills in Rocket League are aerials. Aerial mastery is a key component of advanced Rocket League gameplay. Every player eventually needs to focus on developing this skill to elevate their game. And for that, you are at the right place. Hello guys, and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video we are going to cover the process of learning an aerial all the way to training and improving them. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video not to miss anything. Also, while you are here, feel free to subscribe and like the video. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers, so it would really help out the channel. Now let's dive into it. So guys, if you are new to the game and don't have a lot of experience, you should start off with the basics. The easiest way is to head into free play. Free play will be your best friend for learning any mechanic in this game. What you want to do is you want to jump, then tilt your car backwards so the nose of your car is facing up, and then you just keep holding boost. As you can see, you flew into the air, but you had zero control and hit the ceiling, if you did it right. Well, the next step is to feather your boost. So when your car is facing up, just step it multiple times and try to stay around the same height in the air. In fact, keep doing this until you are comfortable with it. Just go from goal to goal and try to hit the crossbar every time you reach the goal. There is also something called fast aerial. Same principle, but you get into the air much faster, which means you will win aerial duels more often. This can help in both offensive and defensive situations. For a fast aerial, you want to boost before you use your first jump. After that first jump, you tilt your car backwards, and as soon as you release your left joystick, you jump a second time. If you used your second jump too early, you will end up backflipping, so a little practice is needed. In this clip you can see the difference between a normal aerial and a fast aerial. Now you know how to get into the air, let's focus on car control. There are a few ways to practice this. First, there are some built-in training packs in Rocket League. If you are in the main menu, you press play, training and then aerial. You have to choose between Rookie, Pro and All-Star. These training packs are great for beginners. I would recommend trying to just hit the ball first. If you are getting a little bit better at it, you can try to actually score. There are also a few custom training packs that can help as well. Next way is playing. You can either play 1v1 or 2v2, both has its benefits. In 1v1 there's a lot more space and time to show your creativity, but the ball won't be in the air that much as in 2v2. Anyway, no matter what game mode you are playing, just go for the ball and try hitting it. If you don't try, you won't learn. If you are a PC player, there's a little bonus, as you can download some workshop maps. For example, the Rings map from Latimir is a great addition to train your car control. I'm sure you're aware that many players can spin, aerial and control their car in the air in ways that seem almost impossible. But the truth is, it's probably not as difficult as it looks. It all comes down to muscle memory. And no matter what rank you are, you can learn to do it too. But first, you gotta look at your aerial bindings. I got aerial bound to R1, aerial right bound to L1 and aerial left bound to square. However, I never use aerial left, but it's just there because I have nothing bound to square. My personal recommendation is to have normal aerial and at least one directional aerial bound. So for me personally, I have normal aerial bound to R1 and aerial right bound to L1. Now the question is, how do you train your muscle memory? Well, I would recommend focusing on normal aerial for improving your car control. Same as practicing aerials, go from one side of the field to the other by just spinning around. You'll notice very quickly it's gonna take some time to learn. Make sure to spin both left and right. If you don't learn going both ways now, you will neglect it later on, so get comfortable with both sides. After you've gotten the hang of it, start doing the same with directional aerial. It is not necessary to do it both left and right side. Just pick one directional aerial and get really used to it. Try to challenge yourself with doing random movements in the air and then try to recover using either normal aerial or directional aerial. If you are using aerial right or left, you can also spin like a tornado. Try this by holding your directional aerial and hold your left joystick to the opposite side of your aerial. So for example, I use aerial right, so if I hold my joystick completely to the left, I will spin like a tornado. But guys, using aerial is also valid to look fancy. You don't need to aerial all the time, as long as you are aerialing at the right moments. Aerialing is very useful for solid recoveries and positioning yourself for the ball in the way that you can get the most optimal hit. The most important thing is to learn it now. Every time the ball is up, whether it's in ranked, casual or even free play, force yourself to spin. You will find yourself making a lot of mistakes and missing the ball over and over again, but you will catch yourself up picking up on those mistakes just because of muscle memory. The more practice you put in now, the better you will be in the long run. Because remember, Rocket League is a long run game. You can't learn any mechanic in 30 minutes and get consistent with it. So that will be it for today. If you want to learn how to do an air dribble, the video will be on the end screen, so make sure to go and check that out. If you think this video was helpful and enjoyed the content, drop a like, go check out my Discord server, the link will be in the description. Subscribe to keep up to date with the uploads, and thank you so much for watching. Anyways, that's it for today. See you next time.